Well, hello everybody. Welcome to this week's Random Warhammer podcast.
Yes, it's podcast time. Hello, my name is Luca, and I love you all.
It's true, he does. Except, yeah, especially Flammable Hero, best friend Flammable Hero.
Best friend Flammable Hero, but not best friend HJ. Sorry,
Oh,
HJ.
he's best friend. Stormbolter!
It's not. I would like all of Luca's best friends say hello in the chat, please. If you're one of my best friends, say hello.
We'll just wait for all those.
Waiting for all the hellos.
Apparently there are none. Awesome.
Whoa. They need time.
Need time?
They need time.
Alright, so we are going to be playing, obviously, Vampire Counts versus Dwarves. We're going back to an older format, so this will...
Was that a bad sound?
I don't know. People are saying hi, but you guys... I'm pretty sure we're fine, but I just sort of a noise on the side of the computer. So I'm going to walk over there and just make sure we're all still good.
I don't see my hellos. No rest for the wicked Max. Hello?
No, we're good.
Nice. If anyone's curious as to why we're doing it an hour... Would it technically be an hour later? Or an hour earlier? I don't even know.
It'll be earlier for some people.
It would be an hour earlier, yes. Am I too a bestie? Yes, Live Free, you are one of my best friends. That is best friend Live Free 2015.
Teapot and Tom's my best friend.
Corius Farron, Primarch of the Second Legion. Am I your best friend? Yes, of course I'm best friends with the Primarch of the Second Legion.
Corius takes like 3 name slots in the credits.
He does?
So
you put the whole thing in there.
Also,
nice,
last time we played Dark Tide, he just disappeared on us. Corius.
Oh, he just left?
Yeah, he just walked away or something. It's really because the podcast there. Okay, yeah, so we're going back to an older format. So I'm going to re-upload these probably on Wednesdays again. Just keep things smooth. Channel numbers, it stays up right away. My best friend.
Come on, dude.
Did you rename yourself?
There's no way he did.
I'm
my best friend. Huh.
Okay,
Relevant.
well, okay, Stormbolter, remember, it's been 20 months!
Hey, man, remember when we were doing it for 8 months? It's like, God, it's almost a year. Now it's almost 2 years. Boom.
That's insane.
All right, soon to be 2 years, says friend Stormbolter. Love the channel as always, and always happy to support you all closer and closer until June. Actually, it is quite close to June. It's April soon, so that's true.
Just make sure you actually have a booking for Mini Wargaming, please.
Are we having issues?
I'm sure you did. We have a yeah, a lot of people trying to get in this summer.
The Posh Goblin, you are about to be disappointed, for today's battle report is a fun Dead Gang battle report. We don't have a fun hashtag for the dwarves. Oh, unless we do and I can't remember. Pun of Dorn! Welcome to the Rock Jocks. Hey, that's a funny now, Pun of Dorn.
Cannot do it without you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Big help. Hey, Dermentia every week. You are amazing. Thank you very much. Hello, Stephen Luca. We need your reaction to the Total War Chaos Dwarfs trailer. Oh, it was outstanding. Remember how DW wasn't happy with it? Yep.
And we had a whole argument. We almost came to blows at lunch.
Almost came to blows at lunch.
Somebody threw a chair.
Well, to be
screaming.
fair, that's the same every lunch.
That's fair. That's right. It had nothing to do with the trailer.
But one unique thing about mini wargaming is we get people from around the world that come by, and politics comes up almost every day. This time it was the politics of Chaos Dwarfs, and are they evil?
Which they clearly are.
Of course. I think as an entire culture, the Chaos Dwarfs are very evil, but it's a written fantasy, so naturally it makes sense.
Nice, Turbo, nice. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start deploying. We'll keep talking, keep hanging out, keep chatting. Talk about anything you want to talk about. Yes.
You took the barracks for yourself. Okay, nice, good job. It's a big room, dude.
Wait, the barracks the one on.
That's the big one. That's the far.
That's the one that goes over to the other walkway.
Yeah. That's like 5 people, 6 people, or something.
I want you to know when you get to the barracks, I've had to climb through that window a dozen times to get to the roof.
You had to get to the roof up there?
Yeah.
What was wrong with the roof?
Because the air conditioner stuff went down.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, no, climbing through there, okay, anyways.
What do you guys think to the new Dante model? You know what?
Wait.
I was gonna say it doesn't have his death mask. I think that's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, there's multiple heads.
Of course, okay, fair. I figured that.
Absolutely.
I've only seen the one without the head, the golden curls.
Hey, Teapot, I have a proposition for you. We'll stream some Total War, but like,
oh god,
we'll act like I'm playing, and you just do the playing.
Oh, you're just going to sit there, your hands will be shown?
I want to look competent at the game one time.
Yes, he's going to be the perfect thing. He's going to be like, all right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move that army over there. Okay, cool, I'm going to attack that city. This is definitely what I got to do. Auto-resolve, perfect. I'm going to go in, I'm going to destroy all the buildings. Okay, I'm clicking
on this for something.
And I'm going to click and I'm gonna hit these 5 buttons in a very quick order, and I did the thing. I'm opening trade now. I didn't think that'd be possible.
So bad. I'm so bad at the game. L. Anderson, member for a month. I appreciate you, my dude. Hello again. Finally wake early enough to catch another one live. Appreciate that. It happens to be exactly 1 month later. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Oh.
Curtis Farron, Primarch of the Second Legion.
You're a Canadian?
You're Canadian? Tell you what, I'm probably going to be changing my name soon. Not sure what
No,
to.
you do not.
But when I do, I'll let you know. I'll try to keep it one slot. Also, sorry for ditching you in Dark Tide. I don't remember that at all. Nice. Excellent. Yes, I have 10,000 hours in the series. You have 10K now? That's a lot. I
got about 10 hours in the series.
I actually kind of fell off on the second one. I don't know why, because I think the second one was amazing.
I haven't even played the third.
I got about like 2K hours in the first one.
Oh, wow.
That's nothing compared to like my WoW time. I got like 2K hours in the first one. The second one I have around like 1,500, and the third one I have like maybe like 50 hours.
That's like an average person who works full-time, works about 2,000 hours a year.
Yeah.
You put a full-time job's worth of work in that game.
My Hunter in World of Warcraft from vanilla has like 505 days played online. 505 days online. I don't play that Hunter anymore. That's retired. He sits there. He's got his feet up. He's got his bow on the mantle. He's good.
Just a little bit extra rejects. Also, Steve, did you read my Discord message about the box? I certainly did not.
He doesn't read anything, dude.
I don't. I am. Bro, I'm busy. I'm not gonna swear. I'm good. But I'm about to tip over until like, I can't handle it no more. There's so much going on.
You just had a sub, which is keeping.
I feel great with sub.
Look at Perturabo 84. Like not to sound like a jerk, but it's like Perturabo trying to get attention. It's like, hello, I'm from Olympia, iron within and iron without.
That's what he said. Iron within, iron without. So Perturabo.
It's like the most Perturabo thing ever, dude. I love it. It's like, hey, I'm also here. I love Perturabo.
I know we missed a bunch of chats. I'll scroll up and we say him again. Hi, Dale. Been watching the trailer's amazing.
Crumblers versus the one less Crumblers. That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, oh, cool. We crumble less each.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, bro. I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you this. In today's list, I do have an ally unit. I do have the fiddlesticks.
Oh, what the axe thrower?
No, it's a joke, but I skipped the joke.
Oh, okay.
Did you see the rules written for the a fake Phoenix?
Oh, the Infinity on the paper, like with pen?
Yeah. And then
Where'd that come from?
Steve write this?
Oh, yeah. It was like stats. It's like a 200-point core unit, 10 stats across the board, ethereal and immune to magical attacks, and unbreakable.
I'd use it.
Dude. Me too.
Probably still lose.
I think it had something to do with like it had like a rule like if you're within 6 inches of it, you're automatically hit by like Flames of the Phoenix or Fiery Convocation at starting at strength 6. I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude, I love this unit.
I'll play that.
That thing could be a 2,000. That thing would literally kill everything in the game. Hey, it's everybody's new favorite podcast. Wow, Flambeau Hero, you're 4 months behind, dude. What's going on?
So, hey, buddy, he's been putting in the work. So
Best friend
aside, I'm doing a bit of an experiment because on the other channel, which I kind of been too busy and I kind of forgot about, I'm actually gonna re-upload just the pregame podcast to that channel just to see what happens over there, and then the battle report will upload proper.
Oh, like a random podcast. Yeah.
I intend to switch chat to members only once the game starts. When I learn how to do it once we're live. I don't know how to do it once we're live. I know there's a way. I forgot to look into it.
I only laugh because I don't know how to do it either, but it just sounds funny.
So you want to weigh in on what mission we want to do? We're not going to do Watchtower for sure because I'm dead on the table, so there's no point playing Watchtower.
True. I'm not opposed to like I think my favorite mission is Dawn Attack.
That's cool, Stormbolter. They're all saving me. Isn't Dawn Attack bad for Undead?
It is. It's not good for Undead. It's one of my favorites though. In general. Lol, no Flambeau Hero, you're more valuable, my dude.
Oh, that's meeting engagement. Said it right.
Oh, you did it right. All right, that works. I like meeting engagement.
Okay.
That's always fun.
I'll even Steven it.
Yeah.
You are deploying first.
I will pick this side and deploy first.
Yep. Go ahead.
Actually, the last time we played Dwarfs versus Vampire Counts, it was meeting engagement.
Something different then?
Well, no, I'm not opposed. I was just saying it's a fun fact. I don't mind because I remember we were really close together and we just immediately charged and like we grinded for a little bit
I was on this side.
Yeah, it was exactly until you like one of your dwarf warrior units broke.
Yeah,
and then
it was a good game though.
It was a good game.
Problem is not the problem. We played so many games together that there's gonna be every kind of combo.
Getting it in early now. Can we have Bretonia featuring Mr. Lewick next week in honor of his next film?
Oh yeah, we have to.
All right, there we go. Done. I will play.
I painted up new Bretonians as well. I got more done.
Excellent. Then I will play Bretonia. I have to look up their new changes and WAP though.
So
the vampire counts had a lot.
Okay, guys, this is meaningless to most of you, but I'm gonna do some bragging. Go ahead and I have gotten. Is that proper English? I have painted so many more models for all the armies that you haven't seen yet. Like it's a ridiculous amount.
And it seems a little bold, but it's kind of getting to that point where it's like I don't even know if we need anything else really for a lot of these collections.
I know.
Other than like weird skew builds.
So somebody's assembling the chaos right now. I'm working on the Bretonians right now, and Dale's helping me with Dale's working on the Empire.
Were you
from the studio collections? We need a Charybdis, Witch Elves, and a Cauldron. And I think we got everything covered. Like everything covered.
Have a little bit of everything. Have a little bit of everything.
Not that you care. Maybe you care. I did find somebody that has a High King Thorm Grudge Bearer and a Throg.
Is that what you're looking for, or is that what you found?
I found them. They're coming. I got them. I bought them.
Are you actively looking for to buy the army of the mountain folk who are chaotic still?
Mountain folk that are chaotic.
The chores.
Oh, okay. So, I don't want to. Jackson said he'll be done soon again. But he's had some stuff going on. I told him by the time I'm done finishing the Bretonians and then the Chaos, which we will soon after this, if he's not done, I'm buying a Chaos Dwarf army. Though I am in the market for a painted Chaos Dwarf army and a painted Skaven army. Always remember that, guys.
Would you want like?
Say this if you want, I'll find stuff. Oh, we couldn't find a Throg forever, but now we found everything. Now we have everything. We have all the characters, I believe.
I have done my best on your model, so when the box comes, I hope you like them and use them in your Heresy Bat Reps. If you're talking about our big, thick Terminator friend with a heavy bolter, Havarl Redblade, I will absolutely use him in some games. He is very cool.
Speaking of things people don't need or found some more Goblin Archers. No, thank you.
Oh, you got regular Goblin Archers. I don't think I've ever seen that. Free Company Militia, that's pretty cool.
Oh, Free Company Militia are rare. Yeah. Oh, I gotta find some of them actually.
Luca, what class do you play in World of Warcraft?
Free Company Militia Stormbolter. Let me know if you can find any of them.
Oh yeah, I was doing that. I was grinding Ogresses, getting my range up while fighting Algalon. Just on Tuesday.
I didn't understand any of that.
Algalon's just like one of the bosses in Ulduar. He's like a bonus boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a clapper. I play right now Rogue.
Would you move to the UK? Let's take the whole channel, move there.
Go to the UK instead? Nottingham specifically, the wargaming capital of the world? I mean, I guess so. It depends if all my friends came too. I'm like a very social dude, so I love being around my friends.
How many of them do we have to bring? Because we get embezzle from the $6 billion.
Oh, yeah, the Horus Heresy movie. Yeah, the Kickstarter. Oh, then bring them all. $6 billion. Yeah, absolutely.
Kenny lives with me, though.
That's he's probably okay with that. The reason I can really do is because Rogue is like the easiest rotation. It's like if I'm to use every single button that I possibly could, it's like a 5-button rotation. It's like, or some class have like 20.
Oh no, you gotta click. If you click fast, you're top tier.
I just dump my energy while my energy refreshing. If everything's up, I just go click. Boom.
Wait, no, that's how you play Rogue.
Rogue right now.
Wait
Rogue.
a second, hold on. I have to remember how to do this correctly. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 2 2 2 2 2 3.
Too expensive. Timur! Holy crap!
20 months, dude!
Love watching your channel grow. Let's spread the word. Fantasy forever. Any ideas of hosting a fantasy tournament?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Timur is really close, and I've never met him in person.
Like how close?
Like less than an hour away.
So within the 40 what?
Yeah.
So he's like Fort Erie, or like that.
40 the other way. He's the other way.
He's like towards Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hamilton is like within, yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely do some tournaments.
If you're paying, I'll come along with you all to Nottingham. Maybe I'll finally find some time and energy to work on my own war game.
Yeah, I'd bring you, but you probably just ditch us.
I have a box of Free Company Militia and the unit already painted. Let me know. I have to roll for my character separately, right?
All right, Dale, we'll talk.
All right, we're going to do, also for your Chaos Dwarfs, were you looking for, we're talking like 5th edition, 4th edition
No, please don't even, stop talking right now. I'm dead serious.
Okay. Fair.
Oh, He's made me super sad.
Why?
I don't want to bring it up.
Okay. Oh, because you threw them all.
No.
Not that.
Please,
not that
please.
reason.
I know. Don't even.
Oh, you don't want the people to know about
please,
the tragedy.
Don't. I'm dead serious. Oh my god.
How long ago was it?
No, please. I don't want to do this. I'm dead serious. I don't want to do
All
this.
right. Papa Vampire.
Oh, I'll throw you under the bus about everything.
It's fair. Papa Vampire showing up. Little baby vampire, who is closest to Papa. He's showing up.
Who's close?
We have weird mutated vampire that Papa still loves. No!
Not that much.
Not that guy. And then other vampire who's there who looks like someone else but isn't that person. He's showing up. All right, we got all the vampires except one. My list today is very vampire heavy. Oh, Edibacay. I want
I thought you were serious.
You ever see that? There's a show that came out there. It was about the dude who killed he was a serial killer, but it was in like the Toronto area GTA. But like they were interviewing someone and he kept saying Edibacay.
No.
He kept saying Edibacay the whole time.
Captain Lucius Moon, remember 12 months in a rock. I appreciate you, but dude, you're another one who takes up 2 slots in the credits. Year mark, wow. Been a really good ride. Cheers. Appreciate you, my dude. You know, I'm gonna point that out. Like, we can't do it with other channel members. Like, the only reason why we can do all these better reports is because of you guys. I super appreciate it. The only reason why we have all the armies and I was talking about all the stuff I got painted and done is because of you guys, so.
This guy's also a blood dragon, but we don't have to talk about that.
Oh, there's no other mountain. Right?
That's the problem. There's this studio one that I don't know. Remember, he's like.
It's in my house.
He's also, but I don't think he has a shield, does he?
He does.
Oh, okay, never mind. That guy's very clearly a blood dragon.
Fair.
Yeah. Boom.
Have you heard the tragedy, Steve? No, I don't want to talk about it.
Of Steve's Chaos Dwarf collection. I thought now it's not a story.
I'll tell you my story.
My father's story? It's a long one.
Is anyone else having? Okay, hold on. I'm actually worried about audio issues tonight because we had such a long day.
Oh, we recorded a hell of a campaign finale.
Just check the battery.
Oh, that's true.
Our batteries might die in our mics. I've been swapping them out.
I mean, okay, we're still good.
Let us know about audio issues. Today was the longest day I've had at mini wargaming ever, I think.
Was it that bad?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that bad, but exhausting.
I had to hold the camera the whole time.
I know. You had to. I know.
I was doing all the weird stuff too.
we filmed. Keep going. We filmed.
Skeletons?
Scratching on Lucas' mic. It's his beard is sitting here.
Oh, fair.
Ray Gier? No. Oh, your first chat ever from Ray Gier? No.
Woo!
Or first with us. Vampire Counselor tip. It's past 2300 here where I am, so have a good game. Looking forward to watching the report tomorrow. Well, you won't be able to see it tonight. I will have it re-uploaded on Wednesday, my dude. And there's a link to another channel if you want to watch the rest of this pre-game stuff. It'll be on the other channel as well. You can watch all of it. It'll all be there by Wednesday at least. But super appreciate the super chat. Can't do without that kind of stuff as well. You guys are paying for everything around here. But yeah, no, we filmed together all day with 2 other people. We did a 4-player campaign finale. No spoilers, obviously, right?
Yeah.
It was just a long day. I mean, my sides still hurt from all the laughing. My cheeks are sore, but it was exhausting.
My word bearer hole. Anyone else can't see anything? Oh wait, my monitor was off. Corpse cart. Boom. I got a corpse of course. Yeah, it wasn't in the box. I don't know if you recorded it or not. This.
That wasn't in the box.
But it's in the list.
No, it's not.
You sure? Pretty sure it's in the list. I even bought the Balefire Brazier because it's modeled on.
Because I
by the way, has no effect against dwarves.
Shark Legion Kane, thank you for supporting for 13 months. Hello, how's your day going? Well, I took 10 seconds ago. I'm exhausted. Long day, but it was hilarious. I deleted your list already.
Nah.
So I hope that your corpse cart is in. I don't recall pulling it out and recording it. So I remember looking at the list and like, oh, the list would really benefit from a corpse cart.
It would, yeah. Well, it works well. Yeah.
You double check that's in your list. You paid for it.
All right, I will. Corpse carts. I never bring a corpse cart because I don't know why. I put a lot of points in Graveguard usually and eat up a lot of points, but no Graveguard today.
Yeah. Mama Bison, it's good to see you guys. You two love excellent work all the time. Thank you.
It is certainly in your corpse cart. There, see, look at this. Let's see, 2440. Well, I'm technically 1 point over. I'm at 2445 because my vampires are down.
And then
points.
The points are
yeah. Vampires got cheaper, but so like
it's my bad if there is no corpse cart in the army showcase when I do that.
It's okay. I forgive you.
No, here's the thing.
What?
I edited it already.
Right.
And what was that noise? And
there is a noise.
if you said corpse cart in the audio, I would have lined it up with the corpse cart image.
Oh, maybe I didn't talk about a corpse cart.
Did you change your list?
I added it to the list afterwards
You
because
can't do that.
That's true. I didn't have the full list yet because I wasn't too sure on the points on the vampires and everything. I'm like, this is what I'm going to probably bring. I had like 100 points left. I'm like, wow, why do I have 100 points left over? Corpse cart.
We're going to let it slide this time.
Yeah. There was corpse cart on my list, though.
There's static every once in a while. Okay. Well, you keep going ahead. I'm going to see if I can look at the equipment and make sure everything is okay. It'd be nice if we could have a monitor over here, but, you know, we're getting there. Everything looks good.
I got another unit of zombie. Did I roll for them?
Is your beard hitting your mic still?
It shouldn't be. But then again, it could be rubbing against something else. You monsters. That's the other zombie unit. This undead collection could use... Wait a second. I had to like incorporate my undead collection with this one to finalize it, essentially. Just like throw all my undead into this one. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Put them all in one spot.
Yeah, put them all in one
You
spot.
can organize them all. But I'll organize those trades if you want.
Da-da-da-da.
So I have it set up back there where you just pull the trays out, put armies into a tray, bring them in here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reorganizing and reshuffling in the studios. I lost the stream for seconds, but that might have been on my end. Ooh, I hope that was... How many people are here anyway?
This guy. Oh, hells yeah, brother.
I don't like that viewer to thumbs up ratio.
Oh, fix that stuff, folks! He took away Swift Stride from my dogs. How could he do that?
Wait.
Not Swift Stride, sorry. Vanguard. I'm trying to remember all the things that changed, and like I
stutter.
I only remember a few of the things that changed.
What? What do you mean?
So they don't have Swift Stride anymore. There was like
I think all Warbeats have Swift Stride.
not Swift Stride, sorry, Vanguard.
I mean, sorry, you know what? That's my process. I think all Warbeats have Vanguard.
No. Oh, they do?
I feel like that was a change.
Could be.
Keep that in mind, guys. New edition.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, kind of technically.
I'd call it's enough changes for a new edition. Absolutely.
Vanguard's now default Warbeats. That's a
Oh.
short delay. I like that.
That was a short delay. That was good.
That.
Excellent. Do I want to do anything with these dogs? Not really. Here, I'm
I will
just gonna
thumb
go
the
over
video when you earn a thumbs up by... All right, fair enough. Trust me. I respect that.
the dog's gonna hang over there. Have some dogs over there, and then we're gonna go.
All right, who's in the stream right
Hex-Rays?
now that doesn't normally chat?
Black
Say
Knights.
hello.
Oh,
Say
Black
hello.
Knights
I wanna
aren't showing
see
up.
some names I've never
Interesting.
seen before. Short delay test. Jake G, you need to earn my thumbs up, Steve. That's fine. You know what? If anybody in the chat asks for thumbs up, or he asks for thumbs up, we get a bunch of thumbs up. When I ask for it, I get a bunch of sass.
Can everyone say hello to me? I am your best friend. Hello, best friend Luca. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
need to pick your brains. I dropped a non-oil on my tank. What's the best way to pull it off? Okay, do you seal your models? If you seal them, just water. Okay, so when I've had to fix models that I couldn't,
Wait a second.
like, I've had to, okay, for Helldrake, I screwed up my chevrons. I had to wrap my finger with a cloth, dip it in rubbing alcohol. Was it rubbing alcohol? No, that's acetone. And, like, scrub off the paint and, like, tape off the section, reprime, repaint the whole section. Sometimes you gotta repaint the section. Money is good, too. Well, money's always good. Just spread it around. Reactivate it, yeah. Hello, Restaurant Luca.
Hello, best friend.
Rosky, Dowie for the win. What do you guys feel about the 3D renders of Tony's and Tomb Kings the other day? Oh my god.
Oh, someone asked a question earlier if we think that
They're amazing.
if we think that that's going to be the actual starter kit. A lot of rumors are saying Bretonnia and Tomb Kings.
I don't know anymore.
It doesn't feel like it'd be fitting though, you know?
I still feel probably not. But I can't contain my excitement for the old world. Like it's gotten me, those bits have gotten a fire in my ass to get the Bretonians painted. So I know the second I finish Bretonians, the new Bretonians are going to come out. I have to start all over again.
Should make sure I'm like.
I start taking away my like when you ask for more. You actually could, Morak.
And then that's that is.
Same with the torch to call it battle. You can also do that too. How bad is this Stormbolter?
What's Stormbolter saying?
Oh, he dropped non-oil on it.
Oh, hit him with a torch and call it battle damage. Oh, that's not a bad idea. There you go. For the lady.
You can literally like turn it into like scratches and battle damage.
Hello from Canada, James Grantham, best friend from Poland.
First days of memory, catch the stream live. This channel has renewed my love for fantasy. Well, you come to the right place because we love some fantasy.
This
here.
is
We do it weekly?
you like Warhammer Fantasy, you're probably in the right spot. We do it literally we do it every week, yeah.
Yeah?
And we kind of do whatever's like relevant-ish. I don't know, it's hard to say what we do all the time, but
We're going to try to make this the place for the old world when it comes out.
that is the hope.
I'm all over. Start over. You're starting over.
Well, you dipped it everywhere, dude.
Sooner or later, they have to release the old world. Some decade, eventually, maybe. You know what, dude? You know, okay.
That's it.
Here's what's going to happen. It's going to come out this winter or next summer. Right? Like, need a new member to your friend of Luca. I'll do that.
Friend of Luca. Can we have best friend of Luca? Best friend is more fitting.
Welcome to the best friends.
Is that, what tier is that?
Super friends.
The super. What are the tiers right now?
There's rock jocks and peak supporters that I can't get the only slams approved.
Oh, they won't like it? Best friend Luca. Best friend of Luca. There you go.
But they get nothing.
Oh. Ooh.
Just they get nothing. Okay, hold on. Okay.
What would you want to be best friend of Luca?
What would you get for the best friend tier?
That's a good question. I actually don't know.
In casual acquaintance, Steve.
Casual, I want to say hi to best friend Luca and casual acquaintance Steve.
Oh my god.
Remember to scream with the big throne thing. I will try. Actually, I do often forget. The Banshee scream still works. It's gonna do less against dwarves. It doesn't do anything, but I'll try to remember. They get Luca's email. It's luca@miniwargaming.com.
Yes,
No,
it's not worth this now.
It's worth
How about you get a personal recording telling of the story that somehow keeps getting cut off?
Oh, the personal telling. You actually get the personal telling. It is a good story. It is quite a good story. Not always stream appropriate.
Okay, we'll do hammers. I don't know why I'm looking. Longbeards, Ironbreakers, Slayers, no Slayers.
Oh, that's not good for dwarves. Ooh.
BSB, Anvil, Weird Gun Dudes. Oh, I use some shooting. And then I have...
Weird gun dudes. Oh, I do have to shoot. I like it.
Did I get them all? Did I say Anvil? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's all of them.
Well, the nice thing
Just my Slayers are showing up.
The nice thing about dwarves is you don't often have like a lot of things.
Well, my dad died.
Here.
Here. I'll tell you my story. My dad's story. It's easy. My dad was the exact same person as me. He died about 8 years ago. My mom couldn't take care of herself. I moved into my house, and it's been terrible ever since.
Let's get Steve's dad's story. All right, let's hear the end of that again. I wasn't listening at all. I'm like, whoa, who asked about Steve? I'm like, it's literally the last comment. Like, who asked about Steve's story? It's Candace at the end. How did I not notice? I'm blind.
No,
I'm
just
so
in case she somehow switched on to this, I apologize for that. But you did move into my studio, Mom.
Oh. All right, we are.
Okay, you know what? I feel like I better back it up. If you knew my mom, you'd understand. She super like we can joke about anything. She wouldn't be offended by that at all, guys.
Damn, dude. If anyone is interested in Warhammer lore, I recommend the Lay Down the Lore podcast. It is hilarious. Is it only fantasy lore, or is it Warhammer in general? Like Warhammer 40K? That's okay. You just have Luca say best friend before your name when talking. I always have to address you as best friend. I'll do another bet with you. I think it will be next summer. He wants to have a bet. Oh, because you were betting on the Heresy edition or something?
Yeah.
When that was coming. Who won that bet?
Well, I think I did. That's why I'm going to tell a story. You know, I'm going to move these trees.
Steve's father's story is like his army showcase, just short and nondescript.
I'm going to move these trees because I'm going to deploy them, I'm going to walk at them, so they're not going to be part of the game.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be a grind. This is going to be a brutal grind. You got hammers now? That's pretty good.
And?
Those actual longbeards?
Yeah, I told you. I painted 1 billion things.
Those are actual longbeards. Mm. Is ethereal affected by flaming or only magical?
You know what? I was going to ask that
I always
question.
get that mixed up too.
I'm pretty sure it's only magical.
I hate Texas tornadoes. They suck. What's your least favorite thing about a Texas tornado, Paul? Only fantasy lore? All right. Fantasy lore. Actually, I know much less about fantasy lore than I do the 40K lore, and even less so than the heresy lore. Though I would like to know the fantasy lore more. I know bits and pieces. I've read a few novels, but not enough. Not really. I know I've probably read Nagash's and the Vampire Count lore like 50 times at this point. Every time I get my hands on a new codex for the Vampire Counts or the Undead in general, I read the stories. I'm like, oh, these are the same. I was like, oh, I've read this story before.
Stormbolter, no, I think you're mistaken there, but I won that one.
No, you lost, good sir. You need to redeem yourself.
What is this?
He showed up, but his unit didn't.
Oh, okay, what didn't show up?
My Black Knights and my mutated vampire son. So my Black Knights are still going to come in from reserve, and they have the banner of, I think it's called Hellish Vigor. It's the one where do you have the banner? Do you have a banner on them?
Banner?
A magical banner on them?
No, I don't think so. Why?
No. Okay. Well, there's a really good like I found it's kind of nasty, but you do the banner slowness on them, so like nothing can charge them, and then you just Overwatch every turn. So it's really hard to charge them.
Oh, you know what? I don't have a banner on that unit, so I do have the banner slowness on the hammers.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Well, I took it without realizing there wasn't a banner, and then I felt bad. It was. Yeah.
No, Candace. I actually won that bet. He was mistaken.
Well, we lost the tree last week. What comes first, the lion or old world? Keep scholars busy for generations.
No, I don't play. I've never played Ultra before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we lost the tree last week.
I won that bet.
Well, like, do you have weekly tornadoes? Can we get a moment of silence for Paul's tree? I gotta go. We are under a tornado warning. Can we get a moment of silence for Paul and his tornado warning?
You couldn't even be quiet after that.
Oh, I can't.
Can we get a moment of silence for Paul's tornado? Oh! Paul's tree.
Paul, I hope you and your I hope you make up with your tornado and you work it out. And best of luck.
Are we done with the podcast? You want to start doing the Warhammer stream?
I made a game of the subtle grammatical symmetrical changes between each. Wait, I made a game of the subtle grammatical syntactical. Sorry, this is symmetrical. Changes between each army book. There were a lot of like little typos in the army books I didn't realize.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it was like I add an A here or add a comma or remove this word. Press F to pay respects for Paul's tree.
It was a good tree.
You know what? If not, if it fell over. That was not a good tree. No confirmation on that flaming affecting ethereal, eh? Well, I know ethereal gets a ward save. 2 up and 5 up. So you can kind of hurt them now. I guess that means you can shoot them.
I'll do that, because I don't care about this side of the farm. What? What happened?
That's for Paul's tree.
Oh. All right, well, we're going to get to the game now. We've done deploying. Let's stop this recording.
It's only spells, magical attacks, and magic weapons. Or
okay, well, there we go. It's a Vampire Count victory only because I conceded.
Fair.
I think the big mistake I made in hindsight was my hammerers should have been on this side of the table. It's the only thing that I would have definitely changed.
Yeah, it was a little weird. You're pretty heavy on that side over there with the Slayers and the Hammerers.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I misdeployed, but that's a mistake on me for sure.
But the dwarves were able to dwarf their way through it.
How do you... Fair. Okay, so...
John Lewick next week.
Changes.
I'll try and make the Bretonia list like as soon as I can just to remind myself to do it. Yeah.
Changes. Go. Thoughts. Run it down.
Okay, so the only effects in this game that mattered were... The vampires were a little bit cheaper, so I had leeway there in points, which was nice. That was good. That felt good.
You had like 3 of them in your list.
I had 4, but...
Nope, 3.
Yeah, 3. So I was playing down about 100. I was only 140 points.
No, not a single attack cap on. I misdeployed them, and he held them back properly with... Like, he played well around them.
So the invocate... So now you can confidently charge a line of vampire counts and grind down the infantry somewhere and break through somewhere. You're still going to be stuck grinding for a couple turns, but that's reasonable for... As long as you're not, if...
I still don't like that 4-up ward save. It's not like I don't like the vampire 4-up ward save. I don't like 4-up ward save on infantry.
It's really... It's
Empire, vampire counts, Tomb Kings, and High...
Oh, do Empire get it too?
What's that?
Empire can get it too with a blessing.
Yeah, well, you parry. You get a 5-up ward save from the prayer.
Yeah, the prayer, yeah. You can stop the prayer. You can easily stop the prayer, though.
No, it doesn't matter how easy or hard it is, because I can easily stop...
Flaming attacks.
A lot of armies can easily kill that with magic or cannons.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like... But, I just... In general, like, I don't think it's that... in all fairness, I I don't know. Is it that bad for the game? Probably not.
The only one
the
only one that's annoying on is the Phoenix Guard because there is no interaction. There's no way to stop it, but it's an expensive unit, so it doesn't matter.
I think the Phoenix Guard are the worst defenders for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't mind these ones because there's ways to maybe charge them in the flank. They can't parry. Boom, their regen's worse or their ward save's worse. You have flaming attacks somewhere. Boom, that's gone. You take apart the elements back here. Boom, that's gone. There's a lot of counterplay.
Again, it's only 4 up. Like things, like you saw things down. Like
oh, it didn't matter. This game, I honestly like that Thane put his army shoulders on his back and sent her home. That when he was the main reason that skeleton brick with spears crumbled. I don't like spears on skeletons because I'd rather there's no point in them doing damage. They're there to hold. So the spears, WYSIWYG, it is what it is. But I'd rather all hand weapon shield for extra staying power.
Think so? Yeah.
I don't.
If you can get to a 4 up, yeah. If you couldn't get to the 4 up, spears.
Yeah, exactly.
Even a 5 up. 5 up is worth talking over spears.
Yeah. Well, they can get to a 5 up with the double piece there, but that Thane, 3 combats in a row, 3 hits, 3 wounds, no saves at all. Every 3 he's killing is 3 more crumbling, and he killed about half that unit on his own.
So
the strength 5 Longbeards didn't do like any damage. Just the thing consistently hitting, consistently.
But he was just strength 5 as well. He was
but he was just rolling well.
I know he was effectively the same stat wise.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized too? I think I made. I could have put my rune of fiery smiting at the corpse cart because that has Lancet too, right?
I'm not too sure. It's got something like that though. Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it, right?
You can see it over my infantry, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
so
should be.
No,
he's like unit strength 4 or something.
Oh, okay. So I could have been hitting that and killing your thing.
Yeah. So there's lots of counterplay, right? Lots of counterplay there.
4+4++ is pretty damn good for unbreakable infantry. Absolutely.
Yeah, but like Steve just said, he could have hit that with 1 magic missile or 2 of them, and then boom, now it's a 5 up. You deal with the Mortis engine a little bit, right? There's a lot of counterplay to it, and obviously he broke right through with Doors, no problem.
Okay, so Fear Incarnate, I like it.
That's how
it got me a couple times, but I like it.
Well, that's okay. That hasn't changed at all. That's the same.
I know. I'm saying like I just ignored it instead of like I just played it like okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it gets a little touchy when you really stack it with the nasty things. So you can like what the actual the psychology build is that exact same vampire where he with his build.
Yeah.
But instead of all the other vampire, you have to like skew into things I don't like to do. So you have to split the bloodlines, and then you have to have a Lamayan vampire of death.
Okay, so it gets.
Or you can
you lower leadership. I want to deal with that.
Yeah, then you take a White King BSB to reduce crumbling by D3. Then you don't take the crumbling upgrade on him anymore because it doesn't matter. And then the B.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
And then you take a Brick of Graveguard. You take this is the worst part. This is why I don't play it anymore. You take the.
Oh, I didn't need line of sight. Excellent. Thank you, Flame Player.
Oh, even better.
I just assumed there's a magic missile.
Yeah. So you take, you pretty much take a Graveguard brick because that'll be where all your points are, and then on the banner on the Graveguard, you either take the Hell Banner or the Cursed Pennant of Mousillon. So the Cursed Pennant is every time you roll a 6, you have to re-roll it to hit. Yeah.
That's very sorry.
That's super.
That combo still exists.
Oh yeah, that never got changed.
Why would that not be changed?
Well, that's up to the players should not be playing that.
Well, it's a good thing that Orc Magic is not.
It's a good thing. What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. And then the kicker is the BSB. The BSB is upgraded to be the Hell Banner, so it's -2 leadership of the unit, and if you pass your check, you have to re-roll it, and then Doom and Darkness makes it negative 7 or 8 or something. If Doom and Darkness is off, it's -7 leadership.
Even though I passed at high leadership, I didn't like the if you pass you have to re-roll.
That's just really nasty with the stacking -7.
Well, even without
leadership.
the stacking, just in general, because like okay, if I can't, that exists to offset the re-roll of the banner from 8th edition.
Yeah.
But either way, like there are plenty of things that I think shouldn't exist. Doesn't mean they shouldn't exist.
Yeah, it just makes it kind of consistent. It makes it. That's what I didn't want to do with Graveguard because that feels a little too Death Star-y. Where you put a vampire at the Graveguard, you're never going to charge a Graveguard because you're going to hit on 6s, and you have to reroll the hit. Like if I want to win with the vampire counts, I'm almost certain I can. Just send that Death Star, send that list out there. Put all the points invested in that, so that's something that matters.
Can they deal with an army that just kills them with magic? Like high elves are not going to fight them in combat. They're just not going to do it.
No, that'd be a good counter. Yeah, like if in that matchup, I think if the high elves connect properly, if their magic works, if their counter magic works, then they'll probably win. If it doesn't work, they'll probably lose. That's about it. Yeah. That'll come down to rolling. Because there's no real guarantees on the high elf side. Yeah.
Do you think there's another more egregious combo in the game? The craziest thing you found?
That's probably the craziest thing I found.
I tend not to look for them. I see different models.
That was a product child of like try hard brain and like trying to like because I was losing a lot with the vampire counts at first. I didn't really know how to play them in this edition.
So the thing with that matchbook is I never want to make a character to specifically deal with I want a Taylor. I refuse to do it. So what I do every week is I make my list, and then I have Luca, because I have to record that in pre-case, and then I make sure my list is made on my phone and like locked in before Luca sends me his list. So that because I could easily look at Luca's list and just tailor to it. So I make sure I always make my list before he sends me his.
I try to always make a list of things that like are just like generally cool. Like
Generally, I have no idea what army he's gonna play. I knew he was gonna play Vampires this week because I said we should play some Vampires to show him off.
But I wanted to play like I wanted to play a Von Karstein list with the not too many Voltron-y pieces, not too many like pieces that work together, right? Because that gets a little. I think that's a little like that's not in the spirit of the Armies Project. The Armies Project gives you all of those options to take because they're individually cool. And
they're a bunch of things from 7th, 8th.
Correct. But the problem is, if you want to break it, you can break it. But that's not the spirit of the game. The spirit of the game is to try and make a thematic list. So now, not only am I playing a Von Karstein list, I have a Blood Dragon banner. I have it's like the Curse Pen of Mouslion, so it's from Mouslion, right? Yeah. So it's way over there. Then we have the Le Mans Vampire in the list. So I'm like just trying to pick and I hate that so much.
That's the thing. Yeah. I think this is the conversation I've had with many people who don't really play the game that often, who have like no really on table experience.
And of course you have a Necromancer of the Black Period.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I do have Necromancer today.
No, I don't. I don't want to do all. I forgot this. I wanted. This was supposed to be like.
Gotcha.
This was supposed to be like an old vampire and his like children.
So I feel like I can not easily. I feel like I can tell more often about somebody's experience in the game when Dr. V, hello.
Hi, you just a nice. How long have you been here, Dr. V? When did you catch up? When did you get just hi?
Hi.
Well, you got no more than that. Just hi. How was your day?
Every book looks pretty solid.
Oh shoot. I like the changes so far.
No, but in general, every book is really solid. Is when you start when you don't realize that this combo and this combo, like Empire do it very, very well. Vampire combos do. I think Empire and Vampire are the ones that find combos that do very well, too well.
Captain loves this move. It doesn't affect that list at all because all the vampires got cheaper. So the Black Parrot went up 20 points, but all the vampires went down 20 to 40 points.
Why are you assuming that I didn't have a family of dwarves here? Every one of those Longbeards were cousins.
I missed one of the stupid. I'm going to keep the list because I want to play again, but I got one of the stupid dummies like.
Stay tuned next week.
Yeah.
When my list has a backstory and theme and everything, it'll be a Luca list full through and through.
Nice.
What the heck was that?
That was. They used to call me growing up. So I used to. I've been very busy at work. No time for YouTube or hobby. I feel like Dr. V works 90 hours a day.
Sometimes I feel like I do.
I hope that changes next week. That is terrible. It's all about, so I think the idea with the Armies Project is you make a list that's not going to try and win. Because the second I did that, remember I was doing that with the few lists where I just like, because we played so much. 8th edition was kind of a competitive format where you're like trying to make an unstoppable horde.
Fantasy players, fantasy players always try to make it competitive.
But when you played 6th or 7th, you could just those editions oozed with flavor. I love
7th and 6th books.
Those were early 2000s rule writing where it was like just full of passion, and you could see they didn't consider the consequences because they would hope the players played within the realm of what they intended.
You were off by 2.
No, I said a day. A day. 88's rough. 88's rough. I hope it's productive, though. I hope it's not like redoing work. That's even more frustrating. But like, so the idea.
I'm using ChatGPT.
So the idea with those old editions of the game were so clearly to come up with an idea. This is my Blood Dragon Vampire. He's been leading these Blood Dragons for the last 180 years. This is how many guys he's killed. These are why he has these upgrades. And then you don't necessarily take the best ones. You just take the cool ones, right? He's a duelist. He searches the land killing characters, so you build a full duelist build on him kind of thing, right? You do things like that. You don't care necessarily like, well, technically if I take this one upgrade, it'll make him do this. And because of these interactions, he does this. You don't want to shoot for those. You want to shoot for the cool things. So that stupid that psychology list I made, sure, it's really powerful, but you don't need to play powerful things. I probably will never play that list again.
It's fun to play into the powerful things now and then. I'll play the ogres into them again.
Well, that was such a bad game. That's kind of fun to show. Look what we can do.
Did you imagine you're playing goblins into that?
Well, that's what the joke was, right? It was like, now we have to put goblins into the full psychology list.
What would be the modifier? What would be, because leadership 5 on night goblins. So they'd be, does double ones pass? So they have no possibility. If you give them, there might be death minus 3 leadership. Now leadership 2.
Yeah. And then they're -2 just for being near the vampire. But hey, you get your general's leadership 7. So you have to. It's
If you
nuts.
pass, you got to reroll.
Yeah, the old rule, and then if you pass, you gotta, written before tournament play. Yeah, the old rules were written before tournaments were even a thing. But the problem is people will make anything competitive because people like to try and compare themselves to other people, right? Like, that's the thing. Now, I like the idea of making a list that's full on theme and it's got some teeth. You definitely want teeth in your list.
The problem with the win all cost players and narrative players and...
People are using ChatGPT to build actual army lists? You should do that. That's kind of funny.
No, Dr. V, it's a mathemagician. It's magic.
It's mathemagician. You make numbers.
You make number magic.
You make the magic of, you make numbers into magic.
Somehow you stole my channel. I mean, rightfully took claim of it. You magician. Yeah, so, win all cost players, narrative players, it's all very subjective, too.
It's super subjective, too, because these win at all cost players might absolutely 100% think they're, narratively playing, right? They might not consider the fact that, what they have in their list. Yeah, I know, right?
Kids skipping by.
There's Matthew's son is just skipping through the door. I don't know if GPT will actually make a list that works for your points level.
I got faith.
Fair. I got faith.
I'll just let them make the list.
I just, when I was, what was that stupid Bretonian list I made? It was
Which one? The Jean-Louis who, killed 2
No, he was a byproduct of one of those lists. He was just there, and then it was just... He had taken the name Jean Lewick before that because he never missed, and then...
Here's my book!
Oh, the Mordheim book. You've been looking for that. Wow, it was right there. So he I think it was I had a brother and sister. It was like a it was like a lord or a paladin and a sorceress or a damsel. What are the prophetesses? The hero level casters, and the one guy had a dumb name, but he ran away right away, and it was oh god, it was hilarious. Theme list with teeth is the way to go. Make it fun to play, but follow the fluff. Yeah, you don't you can teeth could very well be here's my blood dragon vampire lord on a horse with a bunch with a unit of 9 blood dragons. That's teeth. That's scary, right? And you can build some synergies there too if you want to.
Are there any core cav for undead?
Nah. If you use the WAP rules and play the old 6th edition blood dragon list, then your Black Knights, I think, you can't take zombies anymore.
Because once I get the Bretonians done, I would love to do Division of Mousleon. That might be that first fantasy campaign.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a fun idea.
The narrative will be
I want to do
are the power of the lady so magical and powerful that it reduces all unbreakable from the table.
Bikes are still
He's not
insane.
paying attention.
I'm listening. I was thinking about I would love to do a series of how would you recreate?
You can't store 5 for total war. I know, buddy.
That's
what's his name? Hammerhand?
Iron Fist, Astoragrath, or I don't know.
Dude, I love him so much.
Dude, he's an old character. You know what Steve?
I think.
You know what Steve was telling me earlier was that what?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were saying something else.
Oh no! It was the what's the orc leader you're telling me about?
Gorbat Ironclaw?
Yeah, I didn't realize Gorbat Ironclaw was he's the big bad of the orcs.
He's the Gazgul Magul Rekthraka of the clans.
Because I always thought it was
not Grimgor. Grimgor is an outsider.
But in Total War, Gorbat's not even in the game. I don't think.
I told Tor you should be consulting me.
Ooh, but the idea of that campaign.
No, we're good, chat. We're good.
Do you guys have a copy of the Mordheim rulebook? Oh, we had literally just boop. He's got it right here. He just found it actually. You can flip to it. I believe in you, dude.
I found the beginning.
Mordheim. There we go. There was a campaign that someone emailed me. It's a PDF. It's the Empire versus Vampire Council Sylvania.
Oh, is he old? Is he from a different timeline?
Oh, is he that old? I didn't realize that. Huh. Fair.
What are you reading my chat for? Watch your mouths. Method watching, guys.
Yeah, watch your mouth. No profanities.
Did you get the chocolate printer up and running?
No.
I'm hungry.
I could use chocolate. Yeah. Matthew ordered a chocolate printer.
We
literally
have a
3D prints
3D
chocolate.
printer.
Yeah, and I'm very excited. But he's saying he's going to take it home, so.
Well,
no, that's what you said.
Not to use it at home, but to set it up at home to print it there.
So we don't die?
So it doesn't get resin in it.
Accidentally.
Also, there's less rules when you do it at your own house than at work.
I suppose if you want to be out.
Put it in my office room thing. That's the rule.
Yeah, so you can print.
I'll make sure it's constantly printing.
Yeah, sure you will.
Jeez, that sounds bad.
We'll do
Can you just lay underneath the printer?
Yeah.
Oh, you just puts in your mouth.
I'm gonna burn a little.
Ooh, that would be really hot.
Chocolate.
That would be really hot.
Then
Okay.
We'll do a battle report where we'll make miniatures and you have to eat.
When they die? Yeah. That's fun. Yeah.
Do
That way you get your
3,000
casualties.
points
That's
with two, so you're just like,
Oh, that sounds horrible.
That's actually what we're talking about, Playable Hero.
Don't lick the build plate.
Rule number 1.
Can't tell me, they're my boss.
You can eat your casualties. That'd be it. Every clip is like, you have to eat 5 chocolates. And I was like, oh,
I'm not
God.
gonna roll these stage. I think you got all these guys.
I'm not going to bother rolling this stage. You got them.
I even got vegan chocolate so that, it's milk.
Nobody wants that.
Oh, it's milk
Oh,
free.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, for yourself. That's true.
Sit
Yeah.
on the toilet for hours. It's like I lost.
Matthew's a strict vegan these days.
No, I'm hardly a vegan, but I'm.
See, that's what I want to do. I want to go back to the old campaign books with the Armies Project
I
rules.
know. What I found? I had the Blood of Sigmar book.
That's what the stupid campaign book. That's the one with Manfred and...
We should do that.
That's the Empire versus Manfred,
Yep.
right? That's what I've been talking about the last 5 minutes. I can't remember the damn name. Ugh! It's got Manfred, it's in Sylvania, and there's humans. What is it called? I don't know. Someone emailed it in. I don't know if you're a reviewer or not.
Matt's here. Quick talk about Blood Bowls when he walks away.
Incentive for Horde armies. Oh, that's not... No, it's like at what point, like how much chocolate do you eat from the 3,000 point game where you just don't want to eat chocolate anymore?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Sorry, what? When I walk away?
Blood Bowl.
What?
It's like talking about Blood Bowl so he goes away. We will do Blood Bowl again. Blood Bowl.
So Matthew, when is the next Blood Bowl League on Mini Wargaming?
Season 2 Blood Bowl is so freaking good. We got to do one.
We already did season 2.
No, but
Oh,
like
you
a
mean the season.
like the edition is called Season 2.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
yeah. It's so good. There's so
What do
many
you
cool teams.
Halflings are ready to go, bro.
Well, there's a few things lined up for after Adepticon. Second half of our Necromunda campaign.
Like the 2 games.
No,
Oh, like the entire. I forgot there's a whole season to it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how could I forget that?
I vote for an Eat the Casualties chocolate match. That would be too funny. You know what, Dr. Reed? Because you donated $10, we'll do that.
I think that's already in
Also,
the
we're
works.
doing that.
I believe it's like kind of like a one-of video. Like that's gonna be a lot of printing.
Well, it's not going to be like, maybe it'll just be like the characters or something.
No, it should be the
Or
entire
it could be
army.
objectives, like as you take the. Well, I only have so much chocolate, right?
Buy more chocolate.
You can get more chocolate.
Oh, a 1,000 point match of Sigmar.
I'm building the Reese 1 pound Peterborough Cup trophy.
Oh, no. The diabetes cup?
Yeah, I mean,
We'll do like
I
a.
tried to eat one in a day once.
Ooh, I remember
Yeah, he
that.
kept laughing.
I remember that. Did you succeed?
Cheese.
Yeah. Oh, that's different. That's delicious.
Yeah, like the entire. You go to the store, you buy like half a pound, like 2
You
pounds
buy
of
a
cheese.
full brick of cheese for lunch.
Yeah. And you just
Sometimes you gotta do that.
you just gnaw on it, no problem.
Do you not really? You really not do that?
No.
You don't go in there for refrigerator.
No, I like them sliced. I like the taste of it when it's thinner sliced.
Oh man, I'll just chew on a
If
bit
I
of chunk of cheese.
ever eat off the giant brick, it's usually like little, like tiny bites, littler bites, like
Well,
little
I-
corn, like little nibbles, here.
appropriate
like
amount, how much
a
you break
rat,
off.
like the rat I am. There we
Whatever you
go.
break off is the appropriate amount.
Fair, absolutely. Oh man, 1,000 point match with chocolate models? Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a genius idea. You can only eat your opponent's models you kill to encourage aggressive gameplay.
I'm playing corn. No, play Astro Term.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it depends what it can print. I don't know the limitations of what it can print. So, like, for example, one-page rules has all your stand-in 40K and Age of Sigmar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So we could print them and still play 40K or Age of Sigmar because they,
yeah,
it says.
yeah.
But the question is how fine. I know it doesn't do as fine detail as resin, obviously. So could you just give it a regular STL and it fail miserably?
Yeah.
Or do you have to give it STLs that are made for chocolate? In which case it'll limit.
Well, I mean, it's not like the fail printer will go to waste.
Well,
So
but
we
they
can
won't
try.
look right. Like if
I
they're
don't
holding a
think
sword.
I don't think he gets it.
But if he's holding the sword and the sword doesn't print right, then it's like he's just.
You gotta help.
You eat all the failed ones.
Yeah,
I'm assuming these. Failed
I'll take
ones,
one for the team.
I would think that failed prints with chocolate ones you can throw back in,
Oh, they would just melt.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know because the chocolate comes in tubes that are specifically designed to get slotted in. So I don't know if you can
I mean, Armies Project plays exactly like the other edition, so you can do whatever format you want. Absolutely. And Triumph and Treachery, like it's you could do it. Like you can play like if you were a 6th or 7th edition player, you can play Armies Project after like one game of learning the subtle differences. 8th to WAP is a lot harder, I think, because there's a lot of changes. My wife said every time a big unit takes damage, you eat a part of it. Oops,
Why don't
lost
you
an
just-
arm.
Why don't we just do?
Oh, I see like a giant or
Let's just do
something.
two scale.
Oh gosh.
What's the biggest infantry? I'm playing an orc. Just the one big orc chocolate.
Just one big orc chocolate. I'm too tired.
Real life battle damage.
Oh man, I think if you want to do battles with units made of chocolate, you'll need a pretty cold room.
Really?
Yeah. I guess right now we're in winter, so if we don't put the heaters on for the basement, you get nice
The
and cool
second
down
everybody
here.
leaves the building, Luke and I turn the heat off.
Oh, it's brutal. I kill the heat and it gets like a nice 12 to 13 Celsius. That's a good working temperature. I like that. I can live with that.
Same.
Yeah, that's right. That's
I
my
got a little
preferred sleep.
insulation though.
Same. Yeah. Well, I just run warm. Yeah. Real life battle damage.
Okay,
I
well,
think yeah. Britonia next week. What are you bringing? Do you know?
Oh yeah, the orc and goblin, only orc and goblin, only what do you call those guys?
Yeah.
Just the generic.
Just the boys.
Only no black orcs, no savage orcs, no night goblins,
Yeah.
no forest goblins. It's orcs and goblins.
Yeah, we're trying to think about
tribes.
we were talking about orcs. They're like, oh, what's wrong with orcs? This and that and this. Like a little I know it's a little. We're gonna close her here because we've been here for a bit, but
Basically, Luca has a theory that orcs probably might do okay if you just bring like a crap ton of orcs.
now they do great with black orcs and savage orcs.
Yeah,
they
they
do
do,
great
they
with
do,
that,
they do.
absolutely. But I think there's a chance they shine if you just go heavy
Problem is
core.
I only have 60 orc boys,
You need a lot.
and you can't get them anymore.
Because I think we did the math, and if you wanted to go heavy into your Lord and Hero tax, because you kind of want to,
Yeah.
So you'd have
You
a war boss kind of kitted up. You'd have a
need some
shaman
magic.
kitted up. You have your BSB.
You need the
might-
war chanters.
You might have you probably have war
chanters
chanters,
would
so
be-
you'd be capped out on you. That's like what 825, 840 points. I can't remember. And then you do a big in unit for some of your characters to be in. You make it like 30 or whatever you want to do, and then the rest of your list is only orc boys. Just 20-man bricks of orc boys.
Yeah,
Just,
it'd be interesting to try it.
it'd be a lot of orcs because we're talking about with the big in unit.
You orcs get a point decrease? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Good night, Dr. V. Thank you
Hey,
for the
dude.
support. Big love, dude. Hopefully next week brings less than 88 hours of work. But hopefully much less.
Right.
But
Crom will be back before the summer. I can near guarantee that.
I will only play Crom when I have Crom.
Yeah.
But I got the outfit.
Oh, that's right.
I think the outfit's over
Chris
there.
on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chris wants to paint Crom. Yeah. Crom!
Yeah, I guarantee.
Only
before the
corn?
summer.
Go. I'm really excited to play that because that's a really fun, super easy list to play. Yeah.
All right, let's call it a night.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Orcs got a
Friends
point
of
decrease?
yourselves.
That's pretty good. Until next week.